Today we have a beautiful full moon in Gemini, so we are going to have a look at some of the themes that might be coming through, starting with Oracle, and then we will move on to Tarot. So Spirit, for the viewer, what might be some of the themes with this full moon, please? What do we need to know in regards to the full moon? Okay, bottom of the deck we have got magnetic and we have honest. Let's pull some tarot and then we will put this all together. So Spirit, may we have a look for this full moon, for the viewer in this beautiful full moon. What might be some of the themes that are coming through, please? Okay, bottom of the deck we have got the Two of Cups, we have the Two of Swords, the Queen of Swords, the Three of Wands, the Lovers, and the Wheel of Fortune. There are so many messages here that I am really excited to share with you, but what I find so very interesting is that we have this Lovers card, and today's full moon falls under the sign of Gemini, and the Lovers card represents Gemini. I had a feeling that it was going to come out today. I had a beautiful comment from one of my followers the other day saying, could I not only do love readings, but if I could do something on career. I truly respect that, but in this particular instance, once again, it does feel like a love reading. The Two of Cups, the Lovers, and sitting underneath the Two of Cups actually was this Four of Wands. So with this full moon energy, relationships may really be coming to the surface. I have used the terms sifting and shakings before. What I mean when I say that is that there is an energy, and it is shifting, and it is aligning us to different people in our lives at this time. And it is becoming more and more pronounced. The universe is aligning you with your divine counterpart, the Four of Wands, often referred to as the 1111 card. It is a card that speaks of stability within union. We can see at the top of this card a wheel that almost reminds me of the Wheel of Fortune, which indeed was the first card to come out when we pulled tarot. There is a relationship that you are destined for. And as I'm saying this, it feels like a relationship of great importance. With the world around us becoming quite rocky, there will be a calmness and a strength that is found between you, and it feels that you will assist in becoming pillars of stability to others. You are finding each other, and you are coming into union. And then, this very high-level union sends out ripples to affect your collective and your soul family. It feels bigger than what we may see on the surface level. The magnetic card is speaking of this vibration. So yes, while initially this feels like simply two people coming together who are divine counterparts, and it very much speaks of union in so many of these cards, the Four of Wands, the Two of Cups, the Lovers, even the Wheel of Fortune. There feels like there is a bigger picture at play. One of the things that I have always loved about using Oracle and Tarot decks together is that they usually come in and complement one another beautifully. And I noticed that when we had the Queen of Swords and the Honesty card coming out. The Queen of Swords is nothing but honest. They are very precise and very direct. The Queen of Swords absolutely knows what her role is. And there is a very protective element to them. Hugely selective of who and what they allow to come into their energetic field. But anyone who is brought into the Queen of Swords world has a protection around them from her. I see the birds in the sky and they remind me of the Canadian geese. There are some very unique traits to geese. The first is that in many bird families, once their young have come to a certain age, the parent birds will chase them off. Geese are not the same. The young will be part of the flock that flies together. The second is that they form this V formation. And if one of them falls behind or gets unwell during a journey, they will always allocate one to stay behind with that bird, creating a very tight-knit formation. And that is what I see when I see the Queen of Swords. I see someone who is extremely honest and very discerning, but those that they allow in will be forever protected and guarded. I cannot help but also see that these look like other things that we are seeing in the sky at this time also, which is quite interesting. So while the Lover's card absolutely does speak of divine love and it speaks of coming into union, it is also a card that speaks of choices, as too is this Two of Swords. In this illustration, we see a planet, and I feel like this is you, and you being able to see things from a much higher perspective. And there may be a number of paths that are being presented to you. For some, it may be asking you to look at your current path and be very honest and discerning with yourself as to whether this is your path or if there is a higher timeline meant for you. The Three of Wands traditionally is a card that is speaking of seeing your ships coming in, the evidence of what you have been manifesting. In this particular card, it always reminds me of evolution and change. We see the caterpillar going into a cocoon and then emerging the butterfly. It feels that under the energy of this full moon, you may be emerging your most beautiful version yet, of being able to see things from a higher perspective, to be incredibly discerning, and to be deeply connected with your soul tribe. With the Wheel of Fortune, it feels that the time that we have been waiting for is now, and that there are going to be these deep partnerships and unions that are made. And with that, there will be immense security that is found. As I mention in every single reading, this is a collective reading and therefore it is not meant to resonate with everyone. So please do listen to your own intuition as to whether you feel this message is for you. If you would like your own private reading, there are a couple of same-day readings that are available and they will be returned to you within 24 hours. Today I am going to create a longer form video, and it is going to be one on relationships and one more based on finance and career, and you will be able to find that over on my YouTube channel. There is a link in my bio to these absolutely stunning cards here, and then these oracle cards no longer available in physical form, but they are available in digital form and you can have them on your phone. It's quite a nice way to use the cards. You can even shuffle them from there. Wishing each of you a very blessed full moon.